Welcome back, grade 12 to Maths and Science series, Life Sciences with Spoingile. So now we're doing the last process in the topic DNA code of life. This is the part where you will be doing when you're doing protein synthesis, and this is the last process worth 5 to 6 marks on your examination. So they can ask you any of the three processes. If you haven't heard about the other two, please watch the previous videos before this one. Thank you very much. So let's get into this. So firstly, I decided to illustrate to you that we had the DNA replication and then it formed the mRNA, which is the messenger mRNA. And then I told you previously that the mRNA will leave the nucleus through this scientific gap. We call it the nucleopore and settle on the ribosome. And now it is important that you know that this process takes place in the cytoplasm. Translation takes place in the cytoplasm. I told you a little story about the king, the messenger, and the chef, right? So the king was the DNA, it gave the code, and then the code was carried by mRNA to the ribosome, and then now the chef has to bring a specific amino acid that is required so that the king can have its required protein. So this is how this process will go. The tRNA will each carry a specific amino acid. As you can see there, each tRNA carries a specific amino acid. And I told you about the bonds between amino acids are the peptide bonds. So this is how the process occurs. Each tRNA carries a specific amino acid. When the anticodons, these three nitrogenous bases on tRNA, they are called anticodons. They match the codon on mRNA. They need to match the codon on mRNA. And then tRNA will bring the required amino acid according to the coded information on mRNA. Remember that mRNA is bringing the coded information, so tRNA is responding to that code. So it cannot bring just any amino acid. It will obviously bring the required amino acid. And then the amino acid will become attached by the peptide bonds. Are we together? Then it is why are the amino acids attaching? Because we need them to be a block, a building, so that we may have the required protein. So this is how it goes in point form. Each tRNA carries a specific amino acid. When the anticodon matches the codon on mRNA, tRNA brings the required amino acid. Then the amino acids are attached by the peptide bonds to form the required protein, and that is according to the exam guideline. Grade 12s, I understand that right now maybe your teachers have been telling you this in the different way according to a certain textbook, but this is how they will need you to answer it in your term 4 examinations. So it's better to get a hang of it now. If you didn't exactly hold it or grasp it, please watch this video for as many times as you should. Thank you for tuning in. May you please like, subscribe, and comment and share, because your support means a lot to us. It keeps motivating us to make more of these videos, knowing that most of you guys need the support. Remember, this year is about you, and I'm calling it a day. Thank you. Bye.